Hey guys, I'm doing another update on the MN99s Land Rover. This is the Camel Trophy Edition. I didn't like the speed of my last upgrade with the steel transmission and the 370 motor. I love the torque, and so what I did is I completely removed the motor from it, and I connected it to the original stock transmission, which is nylon gears, which I know they're not as good as steel, but they hold up pretty decent. And I'm gonna give it a test run. I did it last night, so I haven't tried it out yet, so you guys get to experience it the same way I do. Now this motor's a little bit, it's kind of loud, a little bit noisy of a motor. It does have a little, like I said, it's got more torque than the original motor. It's a whole lot better, just a better quality motor. So we're just going to test it out. It's the everything else is just original on it. I'm using the original battery it came with it, well, we'll give it a shot. Now bear with me, I have a hard time reaching the thumbstick trying to film this too. It definitely has more torque, and now it's got more speed. It's more of a fast walking pace. And that's where I like my trail trucks to sit. Right there, somewhere in between a walking pace and a quick jog. That is definitely better. Wow. Well, it's like I looked on Amazon. It's $20 for the motor and transmission, the whole upgrade. So I don't know if you can buy the motor by itself. That would be nice. Let me clean off this camera. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, this is a whole lot better. It's even got better slow speed control. Definitely better slow speed control than what it did when I first got it. I know it was very hard to get the pinion gear off of the original motor. I did damage some of the teeth just a little bit, so that could be where some of this noise is coming from. And top speed, let me get out in the open so I can give it top speed. But if you notice, the thing is pretty much running over everything, no problem. It's not slowing down. Let me get it out here. I got something hung up in it. There we go. I believe either my trim's off or something's hung up in it. Yeah, my trim must be off just a little bit. Okay, that's better. All right, yeah, here's top speed, guys. Let me show you. Which is about 3 times the speed as what it was when I had it hooked up to the steel transmission. And that in itself is about as slow as I like it to be. I wouldn't want it any slower than this for a trail truck. I like trailing, I like walking behind my rigs, and kind of keeping up with them and driving over things. I don't like having to stop every few seconds and let the thing catch up to me. Because I do enjoy hiking while I'm trail riding. It's kind of part of the adventure. Nice, it's just gliding right over everything. It's doing very good. Now, I wasn't able to put the heat sink back on it that originally came on it. I don't have the clearance up inside of it. It's pretty close. I did have to cut right where the transmission mounts. I had to just trim it a little bit for the motor because it's longer, so it fit. But it wasn't hard to trim it. It was very thin plastic. I definitely recommend this upgrade. I can recommend the original upgrade that I did with the steel transmission and everything for $20 if you have an indoor course and you're crawling with this thing. It would be pretty good for that. I'm not having any trouble at all with this motor. It is not bogging down like the original one did. The original 260 motor, I believe it might be a 280. It was very, very weak. Yeah, this thing has got power. I like that. And hopefully, trim's still a little bit wonky here. Hopefully the battery will last for a while too. I know it's gonna take a little more power for this motor, but I still should get pretty good run times. And I got slow speed control. I can just kind of cruise nice and slow. That's about how fast it was with that upgrade, which that's just a crawl. And I mean, that's okay. Like I said, if I wasn't walking behind it and wanting to go on trails. But since I like my trail trucks to be able to crawl, but also go fast enough to walk behind them and, you know, nice. I got a lot of slow speed torque. It's a big improvement. Yeah, definitely this is my favorite upgrade I've done to this thing. I'm glad that I did do that change. Hopefully I'll let you guys know. I'll give you an update. I'm hoping the transmission is going to hold up. It is, like I said, it's nylon gears, so which is a little bit better upgrade than just plastic. So, but anyway, all right, guys, let me know your thoughts on it. Let me flip it up there and show it to you. Oh, see, you can see the original mount. You can barely see some of the 370 sticking out there with that blue end on it. I did have to put the red and black wires. I had to crisscross them. Put the on the motor. I had to put the red to the black side and the black to the red side because it was in reverse. And there's no switch on the controller, or there's no options that I know of. If you guys know of any options, any setting on this thing that I don't know of, where I can switch the motor around, please let me know. But I do believe the timing on the motor is set at 0 because it seems like it's the exact same speed in reverse as it is forward. So, but I don't know. You know, like I said, if you guys know, I would like to know, because then I'd rather reverse it manually instead of having to switch the wires around. But that does work as long as you got 0 degree motor rotation. All right, guys. Well, as always, like my video if you like it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you think this is a good upgrade for it. I believe it is for a trail truck. It still has great crawling capabilities. So, as always, guys, thanks for everything.